Bottom of the ninth inning. Last chance for Oklahoma State. They will have to do it against Georgia reliever Tyler McLaughlin. Georgia leading 9-7, trying to get to a regional final against Duke and a rematch against the team that they had a sensational game with last night.
Pretty no-nonsense with Tyler McLaughlin. It'll be mid-90s fastball, upwards of 97, 98. How about pretty much 70% fastball? This is just going to come back and come after you.
Take a look at some defensive changes here for Georgia. Nolan McCarthy goes to left. Devin Obey stays in the game in center. Trey Phelps is now at first. Trey King has entered the game at second base. So a bunch of changes for Georgia. Nolan Schubert leads off, and the first pitch misses 1-0. Schubert, a home run earlier today. The three scheduled hitters for Oklahoma State have homered a combined 6 times in this regional. The 1-0 to the screen, it's 2-0.
Got some certain jitters here for Tyler McLaughlin.
The 2-0 to Schubert. 3-0.
Thought you heard a pin drop before here at Foley Field. Everybody gripping in the stands in that dugout.
It has been a tense nearly 4 hours today. Schubert takes ball 4, and the tying run will come to the plate in the bottom of the ninth. I'll tell you what, Jensen, this has been a 4-hour game. It has not really felt like it. I know it's been 4 hours long, but it has been so intense, and every pitch has mattered so much in this affair.
Well, and now if you're Richie, you just saw 4 straight. Unless it's center cut, be taken right here.
Colin Ritchie, 3 homers in this regional. Tying run at the plate. First pitch. Checks and takes ball 1. And Hunter will sprint out to the mound to talk to McLaughlin.
This is a scary spot as a reliever, just when you come in and you don't have it right away. And then you're in this part of the lineup. Not only Ritchie, but Brugman on deck. You got to believe, fire alarm down there in the Georgia Bulldog bullpen.
Zach Harris, who we saw last night, getting loose.
I mean, it is silent here.
The Rocky theme is playing. I'm not sure that Georgia is the underdog in this game. 1-0 the count to Ritchie. The pitch. And he gets a strike. It's 1-1.
All right, so now as a reliever, this is a whew. All right, now go to work. And if you're Ritchie, be ready, because it's still probably going to be a little ginger getting it in there.
Big cut. 1-2.
You knew it. Ritchie was all over it, dead red. Just missed it.
Tying run at the plate, bottom of the ninth. Elimination game, loser goes home. The 1-2 popped up, foul and out of play.
As we said, it's been nothing but fastballs. That's what it's going to be most likely. Yeah, it does have the cut fastball. Will show a curve. And it's predominantly old number 1 from Tyler McLaughlin.
The set. And the pitch. Inside, it's 2-2. Count goes full. Colin Brueggemann with 15 home runs on deck would create more trouble for Georgia. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out, last of the 9th. McLaughlin's pitch fouled away again.
2 real good, healthy cuts for Richie. Just near misses here. A guy that has been so clutch for Oklahoma State, not only in this regional, but for most of this season.
Three-two again. Swing and a drive! Right field! This game is tied! Colin Ritchie's 4th home run of the regional has tied it in the bottom of the 9th. And Wes Johnson is heading out to the mound. This crowd is stunned in Athens.
We featured him in our open, the man in the middle of this Pokes lineup, the biggest poke of the year. In the final inning to keep his team alive and their season potentially moving on.
Zach Harris is going to come into the ball game in this now tie game. Incredible. This has been a seesaw affair. And Oklahoma State comes back again.
Oh my God. You can't ask for anything better. If you're Colin Ritchie. What a moment. No doubter. He knew it as soon as it left the bat. The Cowboy fans here absolutely delirious. Look at the dismount.
Now that's a bat spike. But Jensen, you called it. I mean, he had 2 fastballs in that at bat that he was all over and just missed. And then just needed something that was down in the zone a little bit more.
When you don't have something to at least keep a hitter honest, and that's why we mentioned where the arsenal is just occasional off speed. You get great hitters, and especially, I know he's a sophomore, but man, he's played way beyond his years here in this regional.
What an impressive player. The other thing is that every single pitch in that at-bat was a fastball, and it was all 94 miles an hour. Like, there was no variance in it. And I think that's really interesting. Zach Harris coming on here for Georgia as they try to force extra innings now. Remember, Oklahoma State is the home team in this elimination game, so if they score a run here in the 9th, they'll advance to the regional final. Very happy, Colin Ritchie.
You think about all the reps you put in the cage, all the things you do in fall ball. Talk about goals, talk about what you want to do for your team in the biggest of moments. And none bigger right there presenting itself and answering it. What a ball game today.
9-9, bottom of the 9th, and there's still nobody out. And Colin Brueggemann will be the first hitter to face Harris. Brueggemann, the senior first baseman. 15 home runs on the year. Multiple time all Big 12 selection. The first pitch is a strike. It's 0-1.
Zach Harris again, going to be the low mid-90s. He'll touch a 96, 97, primarily a sinker slider change.
St. Louis area native Brueggemann waits for the pitch from Harris. Swing and a miss. Lost speed. Real good one.
Last time we saw him, he did have that changeup working early and often. Nice little speed him up, slow him down right here to Brueggemann.
9-9 game, bottom 9. 0-2. In the dirt.
Now you mentioned haymakers. Both these teams been hitting each other. It's been a prize fight. And have we seen yet another big blow from Oklahoma State via the long ball?
Nobody has delivered the knockout punch yet. The 1-2. Just got a piece. Way out in front on that off-speed offering again.
Resilience was the theme that Josh Holliday gave about his group. Never down and out, finding a way to win, finding a way to stay alive.
1-6 in league play at one point. Rallied late in the season to make their 12th straight regional. Now trying to come off the deck again in this game. Brueggemann past the diving King into right center, a base hit, and the winning run is aboard. Colin Brueggemann on base for the third straight plate appearance.
Yeah, that was even with King in short right field, too. Extra real estate didn't matter. That ball scorched 108 off the bat. And your winning run standing at first base.
Ian Doherty today 0 for 3 with a sacrifice fly. 9-9 bottom 9. Squares to bunt, takes a strike, 0-1.
They've had 2 times now in this game where you've had relievers come in for Georgia not recording out. And both times it has burned Georgia.
Do you think that was for sure, or do you think Doherty's actually thinking about bunting here?
We're finding out right here.
He is squaring, and he bunts it foul. It's 0-2. The run expectancy, moving a runner from first to second, even on the bottom of the 9th, isn't all that great. And so you're down towards the bottom of the order. I understand it's maybe a tough right matchup here for Doherty, but a little bit surprised. You need to get that guy to third with 1 out if you can. Brueggemann not really a threat to run. No stolen base attempts. The 0-2, he squares the bunt again, and he bunts it foul, and that's a strikeout. And Doherty down on 3 pitches, and it'll bring up Alex Conover. And in the second inning, he did this.
He's been a few no-doubters. That one, just a lot of the left-handed bats for Oklahoma State have really feasted on a short porch and right.
1 for 4 for Conover today. To the right side, glove by Phelps, goes to second for 1, on to first, and Harris missed the bag. Conover safe. Harris couldn't find the footing, and the inning continues.
Well, good job by Harris getting over to first to even have an attempt at it. First to feed is good. Phelps gets it in plenty of time, and then the throw back is actually on the money, and Harris just overruns the bag. Got to get to the bag first and then look for the ball, so still some life here for Oklahoma State.
Brock Thompson on base 3 times today, walks in each of his last 2 plate appearances. Conover 5 of 7 in stolen base attempts. Wasn't running all well down that line. Fouled at the plate, 0-1. Thompson, the freshman, Josh Holliday really high on his future. He's played every day at third base, very good defender. Has the potential to be an all-league player down the road. Here's the 0-1. Drive to left. Going back, still going back to the fence. It's gone! Oklahoma State wins! The freshman Brock Thompson with an opposite field walk-off two-run homer. And the Cowboys have eliminated the number 1 seed Georgia with 4 in the 9th.
A surreal performance. Oklahoma State capitalizing on a Georgia bullpen that remained ineffective, and the home runs have carried the Cowboys into tonight.
An absolute stunner as Oklahoma State scores 4 in the bottom of the 9th to walk off Georgia.
Any ball to left field this weekend has had a chance. Backside for the walk-off. Celebrate the biggest poke of their season.
The Pokes with a massive upset. And we are very pleased to be joined now by one of the many heroes for Oklahoma State. The young man with the walk-off, Brock Thompson, is with us. Brock, Mike Farron, and Jensen Lewis. Congratulations. Do you even remember running around the bases?
Not really. I kind of hit it and just put my head down. Just kind of hoping for the best.
Yeah, Brock, we've seen you guys just absolutely obliterate baseballs this weekend, and it would only be fitting that in this park, you guys beat the team that hit the most home runs in college baseball. What does it feel like to see your offense come through?
Oh, it's awesome. We knew it was going to be a big battle. Georgia's a great ball club, and we were down a little bit, and Richie got the party started early and kind of got all the team vibes going high.
Take us through that at bat and driving the ball out the other way.
Going up there, Josh was talking to me. He said he was going to throw me all the way. So I kind of just got, super high on the dish, and he was right and just threw it all the way. So, it made it pretty easy to get that ball in the barrel and hit the other way.
Brock, resiliency has been an attribute of your club throughout the year. So many things that you guys have had to overcome both on and off the field. You now get an opportunity to extend your season and play the Blue Devils tonight with a chance to go to a winner-take-all game tomorrow. What's that feel like?
It feels good. That's what we were talking about this morning, and, that was our goal. So no one's super surprised in here right now, getting ready for this game.
All right, Brock, we'll let you get something to eat. Go have an Uncrustable and a couple of Gatorades, and we'll see you in a couple hours.
All right, thank you, guys.